All right, listen up. This is a Code Ninja security advisory for CVE 2025-69279. It's a high-severity vulnerability, and it needs your attention right now. We're going to break down the threat, map the blast radius, and give you the mitigation protocol. Let's get to it.
Let me be absolutely clear. This is not a theoretical threat. We're talking about the power to remotely brick a consumer mobile device, totally silent with zero user interaction. This is a direct threat to your ability to call for help, to emergency services, to basic availability. We're treating this as an active threat, period.
So what is CVE 2025-69279? It's a critical flaw deep inside specific mobile modems that lets a remote attacker force a total system crash, a complete denial of service. And here's the kicker. It requires no user interaction, none. Your phone could just be sitting there on the table, and an attacker could knock it offline without you touching a thing.
Now, look at this timeline. This isn't old news. This is happening right now. The public disclosure and the manufacturer's advisory from Unisoc both dropped on the same day, March 9th. That puts us right here, today, in the critical window where we're actively monitoring for weaponization. The clock is absolutely ticking on this one. So why are we putting this out there? It's simple. Our objective is twofold. 1, get you the intelligence you need to mitigate this immediately. And 2, put the pressure on. This is coordinated vulnerability disclosure in action. We go public to force vendors to accelerate their patch cycle. It works.
Okay, before we get into the deep technicals, we're initiating phase 2. This is a comms check, standard procedure. We need to establish a secure channel with you and get a feel for the blast radius out there. I need you to follow this protocol. Step 1, subscribe and turn on notifications. That's your secure channel for real-time intel on this threat. It's non-negotiable. Step 2, hit the like button. Consider that your formal ACK, your acknowledgement of receipt. Step 3, comment. Tell us your status. Are you patched or are you vulnerable? This isn't for chatter. This is a census. It helps all of us map the threat. All right, comms check complete. Good. We're moving to phase 3, the protocol. Now we dig into the threat profile and, more importantly, the mitigation steps you need to take today. Okay, here it is, the blast radius. If you're running a device with a Unisoc T8100, T9100, T8200, or T8300 chipset, and you're on Android versions 13, 14, 15, or 16, you are in the crosshairs. You are vulnerable. You need to check your device specs right now. So, how bad is it? The CVSS 3.1 base score comes in at a 7.5. Let's not mince words. That is firmly in the high-severity category. This is not a drill. And this is the why. Let's break down the vector string. Attack vector, network. That means they can get you from anywhere on the globe. Attack complexity, low. It's easy, trivial to pull off. Privileges required, none. They don't need an account. User interaction, none. You don't have to click anything. And availability, high. Impact, it causes a total system crash. You see, it's an attacker's dream. Remote, easy, silent, and effective. And just for a little extra context, if you look at the older CVSS version 2 score, it's even a tick higher at 7.8. So no matter which way you look at it, the verdict is the same. This is high risk. So what's the root cause here? It's a classic CWE20, improper input validation. Think of it this way. The NR modem is supposed to check every piece of data that comes in, like a bouncer checking IDs. But it's not. It's letting malformed data right in the door. An attacker sends a specially crafted packet, the modem doesn't sanitize it, and boom, it chokes, forcing a critical fault that brings the whole system down. Okay, everyone listen very carefully. This is the most important part of the briefing. This is the mitigation protocol. To all OEMs, you need to integrate the upstream patch from Unisoc immediately. No excuses. For users and fleet managers, you need to prioritize all over-the-air updates. When you see one, install it. Don't wait. And for everyone, keep your eyes peeled. Monitor for official security bulletins from your device manufacturer. All right, we're moving into our final phase, the code and sign-off. I just want to say a quick word about why we do this, about the ethics of disclosure. Look, we don't drop these disclosures lightly, but our code is simple. You need to know about the threats to your systems so you can protect them. We use coordinated vulnerability disclosure to force fixes and defend the perimeter for everyone. Keeping this stuff secret, that only helps the bad guys.
So I'll leave you with one final question, and it's a direct one. Now that you have this intel, what's your status? Are you patched or are you vulnerable? Because your answer dictates exactly what you need to do next.
That's the briefing. Stay vigilant, stay secure.